Okay, so I did a little digging and I got a few more codes. Well, a lot more codes. So let's start typing them in. Hectoring.
Cypher is real, he's sinful and yellow. He's a triangle fella with mischief in mind. Cypher is real, he'll cause weird Mageddon. So don't be forgetting to leave him behind.
Folks, I attended a church service just last Sunday, and the preacher, who was a little old man with a great big heart, raised his hand aloft to the sky and asked, "Is there anyone here in this congregation, get out your pew, stand up, who can testify as to the wickedry of the triangle false idol Bill Cipher? Anyone here, anyone in the audience?" Sure enough, a little old lady, shawl wrapped around her shoulders, pearl necklace jingling off her withered neck, raised her hand and she commenced to speak. She said, "Ladies and gentlemen, I was once a law-abiding citizen like you. I sold cigarettes down at the trade station to the sailors coming to and fro across this great land. But one day, I was lying in bed. Sure enough, there he was, Bill Cipher himself. He said, 'Doris,' my name was Dolores, but I did not correct him, so impressed was I. 'Doris,' said he, 'I'll get you a husband. Nay, I'll get you gold, silver, silks, and spices, if you'll follow me.' And I'm not too happy to admit it, but I fell under his demonic spell. I began to drink fruit beer and listen to the jazz music. I'd dance late at night and steal teeth out of the mouths of animals, and the next thing you know, my whole body was covered in triangular tattoos. If you don't mind, I hope you're not too bashful. I'd like to show you." And she took off her blouse, exposing herself for the good Lord and all of us to see. Sure enough, across her bosom was a demonic triangle, standing defiant against God and man with a pink t-shirt that said, "I'm a little different. Get used to it." And she fell to her knees and wept.
Cypher is real, he's sinful and yellow. He's a triangle fella with mischief in mind. Cypher is real, he'll cause weird Mageddon.
Come on, folks.
So don't be forgetting to leave him behind.
Pass the collection plate. I'm here every day, every Sunday.
What a cute song. Okay, what's another one? Scary. Scary's on my arm. Oh, audiobook.
I gulped. Sweat dripped down from under my turquoise denim baseball cap. I knew I had to open the spooky closet door, or Zach would tell everyone at school that I was a wuss. Well, here goes, I thought to myself. I pulled on the handle and flung the smelly old door open to look inside. I screamed. It was Bill! Chapter 8. It was not Bill. It was just an old, broken jukebox from the 50s, the kind my mom and dad used to listen to. I stopped screaming. I was so embarrassed. If Zach ever found out I was scared by a grody old jukebox, he'd probably give me a wedgie. "Stupid jukebox," I said, and kicked it with my aquamarine basketball sneaker. Suddenly, its lights flickered on, and it started to play haunting music. Shocked, I backed away. "What, you don't like golden oldies?" a voice said behind me. I whipped around. All that was there was a mirror on the wall. But something was different about my reflection. I grasped my face. I was old. Behind my wrinkled self in the reflection, I saw the grody haunted jukebox begin to morph. It morphed into a scary triangular shape. I screamed. It was Bill. Chapter 9. It was not Bill. It was just Zach. "Ha ha, I pranked you," Zach laughed. Zach was so cool, and I was just a wuss. And I had wet my teal capri pants. I began to
I assume that's all of it. Fuck you is one. Not SMP approved. Wash your mouth out with soap. Shit. But poop, fart, ass, hole. That's funny. The fair up his is another one. I don't want D, I want S. Nope. Theory. Oh, this again.
Hello, Internet! This time, you're on your own. Good luck.
Frickin' stink face. W-E-I-R-D. Apparently the I really doesn't come after the R. Can you believe that? I don't.
How did I get inside this computer? How do I get out of here? Bill! Bill! Let me out! Bill!
Blueberry is another one. Oh, there it is. Okay. You know deep down that you should be the one running the world. You've known it all along, but many sayers and doubters have been holding you back from your obvious destiny. Well, no longer. Write out your goals, picture them, burn them into your brain. No, burn them into your burning flesh. Are you picking up what I'm putting down here, Jack? Manifesting is a narcissist projecting personal significance on an indifferent universe. The imparts of blindfolded pretending, throwing darts with a blindfold and pretending every bullseye was guided by fate's hand. But the truth is that the more darts you throw, the more likely you are to hit. And people on their deathbeds regret darts unthrown more than darts that took someone's eye out. Infinite treasures await the one bold enough to hurl themselves face first at whatever they want. You're going to die anyway, so what the hell are you waiting for? Do it right now. Do the thing, whatever matters to you. Do it. Send that text. Demand that job, Rob. Rob that bank. Who cares? Odds of achieving success go up with every attempt, no matter how misguided. And odds drop to zero, guaranteed with inaction. Cynicism is the refuge of the coward. And run toward the buffet. Do you hear me? The party is almost over. The clock is ticking. You are gonna die anyway, so die a legend, because legends are stories. The stories never die. Become like me or become nothing at all. Rage, rage, scream now or be forever silent. Go down swinging. Defy entropy until your head falls off. Be something before you're nothing, and there's a chance you just might become everything. Bend reality towards your sick desires through sheer force and maniacal stubborn. Well, or you can wait around for life to tell you its meaning. Spoiler alert, you'll be waiting. Fascinating. Spring is one. How about smile dip? wax stand? Oh, if you do stand a few times, it'll take you to something else. Dogs playing poker. Male girdle. Dang, I like this vibe. Anyways. Wheel of Shame. Step right up. It's time to play my favorite game. Bootleg Sixer over here spent a lifetime trying to hide his humiliations, but I've been inside his mind, so now they're all yours for the low, low price of being my new pal. It's showtime, folks, and the only way to lose is to be named Stanley Pines. Click below to see what this mouth-breathing carnival barker has been keeping to the vest all these years. Brought to you by Shame. Shame is the one friend who never leaves. Okay, let's start with ex-wives. Oh, golly. Vegas wedding to a cursed gold tooth antique. Marilyn fake name. Vegas wedding to a cursed gold tooth antique. Brenda Chuggins. Shack attraction for having the world's biggest thumb. Garney tip, never date your own freaks. She also had time to hitchhike off with Johnny Snakes 3 days later. Sandra Sweet Meadow, a kind, beautiful Amish girl who made Stan choose between her and his sinful gold chains. He chose the chains. Someone named Berlin? Stan has no idea who she is, but he found her wedding ring in the shack lost and found. Put it on, and it got stuck forever. Physically binding might be legally binding. He shot a poster of Attack on the 50-Foot Woman. 8-year-old Stanley drew a ring on the poster and made Sixer witness. Nadia Anika Onav, totally unsuspicious from a country that no longer legally exists. She took Stanley's credit card and social security number while he was sleeping and still checks on him via hidden cameras. I love. How sweet. I wish someone would check on me through hidden cameras. Fears. The IRS finding out. Sis being the only one to find Stan dead and taxidermy his body. She also considered this an honor. The cops calling Stan's fingerprints unusually little. Beating Dipper in a poker game and losing. Word getting out about Stan's little fingerprints. People discovering that they're littler than Ford's. Stan being domed by the baby finger pines by the media. And having to look into black market finger enlarging. Honestly, that's a valid fear. I'm scared of my fingerprints being little too. Secret shames. The time Wendy beats Stan at arm wrestling 3 times in a row. She never has to work overtime as long as she never tells a fool. The fact that no one came to his fake funeral except his mom and an IRS agent who whispered to his coffin isn't over. The quick hash Stan made in 1975 for posting Honky Drifter's catalog that wasn't as tasteful and classy as the job listing made it sound. Was the baby mascot for the fussy boy brand diaper rash commercials. And it was Ford. Writing his Duchess-approved erotic fan novel, The Duke's Temptations at Bottom Estate. Unreported crimes. The time Stan hit Toby Turner's car and just kept on driving. Illegally breeding wolves create a super wolf. You should hear this thing howl. Pretending to be a veteran to get a discount on pets and having to invent an entire fake war in a country to keep the roost going. Stan still has a Remember Operation Enduring Excuse bumper sticker and regularly updates the Wikipedia page for the People's Republic of Runklesan. Shooting out the tires of a Mythbusters fan after they exposed him for looking kind of dilly on tape. Selling his heart medication to the children, claiming it was metal-flavored candy. Accidentally inhaling too much taxidermy glue. Backing out and waking up to discover he somehow managed to rob himself. Still tracking down the lost loot buried by his arch-rival glue stand. That's funny. Failed products? The Wishy Wash. A washing machine that somehow makes your clothes dirtier. The counterfeit. A rubber band you attach to your kitchen counter to exercise while doing dishes. Entry total 27. Welcome to Gravity Town, a cartoon show pitched which was anonymously rejected by every network for blatant Illuminati references. Flavored lottery tickets. Turns out the kind of people who think they can win the lottery are the kind of people that ignore do not swallow instructions. Lawsuit 48. The sad sack. A burlap bag to cover your head so no one can see you randomly crying throughout the day. It's cheaper than therapy. Soda called the Drippy Stanley. Ingredients: pine sol, wood glue, and expired sun lotion. Zeus tasted it, and now he can't remember the year 2000. That's another I'm putting on the list. Drippy Stanley. That's the lowest one. The time you somehow got an F- on the history test, the teachers thought was mathematically impossible. Philbrick made him stand on the lawn for 2 days holding a sign that said, "Extra stand $3 or better offer." When 1998's best tourist traps in Oregon listed the mystery shack as 99 below the world's biggest fence and the dog that might be thinking human thoughts. His birthday, the year before he met Dipper Mabel, Don came to Mr. Mystery's age party and used wolf pelt cell. He spent hours writing comedy roasts of employees who never came, burned off one of his eyebrows attempting to make a cake, and drank the night away, skeet shooting Sixers' old Beethoven records. The day after he met the twins, he overheard them debating whether they should escape out the window or report him to the FBI. Mabel shook a magic 8 ball and they saved. Stripping for edible flower in Tujana. Please don't make me elaborate. But I want to know. I want elaboration. Like a sots. Acknowledge his crimes on Zeus. Is that all? Okay. How he beat me. How Sam beat me? You didn't. I'm still here, sucker. Look, the gambler got a lucky break. A lifelong loser who is sealed for her one free royal flush. What does it mean? Nothing. Less than nothing. Not even worth thinking about. What more do you want me to say? That a guy who once tried to eat the decorative potpourri out of the bowl in the bank outsmarted me? Please, give us just falling Allen's lead. It was Sixer's plan, PTSD Barnum. It's just a side character, a resume fleeting, cheap-trick-loving, asinine, overgrown child protected from failure only by a force field of denial and shamelessness. Sixer ate Stanley's potential in the womb, and the only thing interesting that ever happened to him started when I entered his head. End of story, period, and I have nothing more to say about it. Damn, Bill being rude much? Ever since that pathetic excuse for a 5-cent 3-dimensional one lifespan skin puppet was... Yeah, there's no way I can read this. All the letters are overlapping too hard. But there's hack jokes, codependent, self-pitying, stupid. Couldn't win local election. Tacky code. Fully clothed women, smug, sass crotch, unworthy, show dreams, singing salmon. That's the final word. Okay, I see what's happening here. You're just like those preachy and vandalizing autonomous therapeutism that are so obsessed with getting me to talk about my feelings. You think you can get a rise out of me? Try. I dare you. I dare you. Keep clicking, see what happens. I can last you all day, pal. You realize what you're stepping to here? I'm literally insane. Try it, keep trying it. I've got forever. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Keep clicking. Keep doing it. I love it. Is that all you got? Is that all you got? What are you doing to me? Do you even fathom how much pain I'm in? Sometimes when I close my eye, I can still see. I can't read that. Oh, my eyeballs, they burn. They burn kind of nice, but they burn. I can't turn it off. Turn what off? Ah! Stanley Pines, the conman clown, always dragged his family down. One mistake, disowned, denied. Only thing to do was hide. One way out the open road. Reinvent, retry, reload. A girdle, eye patch, father's fez. I'm a new man, so he says. Couldn't outturn life's regrets, just kept placing bigger bets. Changed his haircut, switched hotels. Truth is just whatever sells. When you've lost track of your lives, when the poison starts to rise, when the walls are closing in, when it's clear you cannot win. When your actions make it worse, when they see you as a curse, give the wheel one last spin, take your chips and go all in. Like you stand, the world's on black, he got his life and family back. His big break, it finally came, redemption from a life of shame. You really think you won today? You packed your bags and sailed away. You think you left past behind? Trust me, I'm still on your mind. Is that all? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It looks like it's all of it, so I'm just gonna move on to what's next. I'm still on your mind is on my leg, so I'll just type that one in. I'm still on your mind.
No, you're killing me. That's true.
Luna's on my arm. So is Clone. He's your problem now. Just keep describing liquids. Okay, so is Tyrone. Oh, same thing. How about to be determined? Restraining order? Oh no, that's so mean. Cryptogram Codex. I already tried that last night and it gave me a zip file that I can't open. Literally the stupidest thing in existence. Gravity Falls. Never heard of it. Divorce? I downloaded that one too, and it's just a JPEG. Some people say they got a game. I don't think I will though. Tired of rotting around immensely, munching on whatever's near your mouth? Sleeping on whatever's under your haunches? Monica Renee followed me. How kind. Staring slack-jawed, glassy-eyed into the void with no purpose while the hungry grave swallows you whole. Bleat no longer, your shepherd has arrived. Let's rise from the grave, let's walk in our sleep. What good is shepherd without any sheep? We'll start the end until we begin. There's room in my throne. It's time to fit in. Interesting. Lies is one. Huh. In ancient times, truth was whatever most recently came out of a king or priest's mouth, and if you disagreed, your neck had a date with the guillotine. Did you know? Your head stays conscious for 3 seconds after decapitation. Fun game. Try to lick the basket. Then a new type of person was invented, the nerd, and they invented a new specific method. Scientific. As annoying as the nerds were, their methods got results. Flamethrowers, roller coasters, space travel, and saturated fat were all created by the overdeveloped frontal lobes of these socially challenged dweebs. For a while, it seemed like the nerds of the earth had won the right to decide what the truth was. But it didn't last too long. Non-nerds started getting sick of hearing unflattering truths. They longed for a way to shove their truth back into the locker and take its lunch money, and they figured out the way to do it. The solution? The free market. Turns out, human beings don't really care what's true or not. They care about what makes them feel good, and they'll take a lollipop over a depressing essay about global warming any day. Now, the truth is just another part of the supply/demand market. Whatever truth you want, you can find someone who will sell it to you. Neither kings nor nerds can tell you what reality is. You can climb inside your own reality and die in there with a smile on your face like a rat happily droning of high fructose corn syrup. Everyone thought I was a psychopath for trapping Mabel in a reality bubble, but you geniuses have created reality bubbles for yourselves, which is frankly great because your inability to share any kind of conscience on reality makes it easier to conquer and only brings the downfall of your entire civilization closer. Since truth is up for grabs, the world belongs to whoever can master the art of reality bending, also known as lying. Take it from someone who's been around the block, kid. Life until what you want to be true becomes true. Lie until you can't remember what a lie is, what's a lie and what isn't. Lie until you aren't lying anymore. Interesting. How about even is lies are lies? As we played our first game of chess, I read Sixer's thoughts. Rook b12? No. He'll expect that. He'll expect any of my gambits unless I do something completely, utterly random. That'll throw him, unless he's counting on random? What's the opposite of random? Predictable? He'll never predict that. Never once occurred to him what my real strategy was. Letting him win because winning made him feel special, and good God, did he want to feel special. A quick portrayal of his memory showed that Sixer's entire sense of self-worth was tied up in his self-image as a lone genius, causing him to ride an endless seesaw between dizzying ego and plummeting insecurity. The truth was, he was half a genius, and the other half seemed to be frozen on the edge of 18. Still a child, totally dependent on outside praise, terrible at understanding and relating to others. A perfect pawn, so bored with nothing but a tool to you? See it like a bad thing. Tools are useful. You try putting a nail in your board using forehead, and tell me how you feel about hammers after. So you never cared about Ford. I never said that. Everyone likes having a pet human, as long as he remembers when to sit, stay, and roll over and control his entire life. If you ever find a henchman, you'll need to do the same. Oh, but you're too mindful for things like henchmen, aren't you? Let's talk about your parents. Conclude session. Interesting. How about Glabnor?
It's sometime in the future. The ultimate challenge. Cross
takes you to a YouTube video. Let's do 2 more. Drippy Stanley. Nada. Philbrick. I'm not impressed. And several times. Love you, girl. That's funny. What is nothing? Something, what is something? Nothing. Why is meat on my leg? It's the same meat, so I can't really tell. Up. I think I'm gonna go now. There's a bunch of stuff on my legs still, but a little bit of it is like blurring off, so I have to rewrite some of these. And this is like going past half an hour, so I'm gonna go do me stuff. But in like another hour or 2, I might do another video. But I hope you all have a good day. Like and subscribe if you want. And don't sneeze on babies. That's my job. Bye!